Ultra Gear 45 GR95QE 240 Hertz OLED HDR G-Sync compatible. What? LG Ultra Gear, baby, I wanna use this. Ultra HDMI, man, I wanna use this. 240 Hertz and OLED, damn, I wanna use this. I wanna use this. I'm just writing jingles. Ultra Gear always indicates the gaming segment of LG monitors. I love seeing the OLED pop up in other categories. It's just so pretty to look at. Down here, I've also got 27 GR95QE, as the name implies. It's a 27-inch version. Form factor looks a little bit different, not ultra wide and definitely no curvature. 45 inches, it's crazy the type of display options we have now. Back in the day, 45 inches was a decent TV, but more and more now people are using these displays as their sort of like main entertainment setup. So yeah, you're gonna do your gaming, but you're also gonna do your content watching and so forth. And then of course productivity and everything else. Woo! Yeah, that baby is curved. Sort of creates a cockpit-like environment. The image is filling your peripheral. This is fantastic for racing games, flight simulators, where you want that immersion. A few stand components in here. You like my wrestling moves? I'm wrestling. Ooh! Lots of lovely accessories, including ultra-high speed HDMI cable, a remote. This is so much better than using the on-screen stuff via buttons and so forth. How about we just get a dedicated remote? Nice little navigation in the center, volume, mute, brightness control, input selector, power extension cable, power brick, USB for use with the USB hub that's installed on the monitor, and then they've also included display ports, so tons of options. Cable management, I presume. Stealth fighter aesthetic. Check out the articulation on this section here, so you can hit any angle as you please. Also, we can obviously elevate and reduce the height of the display so you can find your optimal viewing experience. Cable management is gonna happen on the back here. I was correct, I think that's what that clip is for. So you can run your cables down the rear. This is surprisingly lightweight given the scale. The display portion itself, especially at the edges, gets extremely thin, which gives you this impression of a futuristic science fiction type of look. Two HDMI inputs as well as display port. We have digital optical audio out. We also have USB in and out for your USB hub capabilities. DTS headphone, this is another nice little touch. Down here on the bottom of the display, this is obviously a convenient place to plug or unplug your headset. So now we can get DTS headphone output from those HDMI inputs or otherwise, which is nice. Giant peel zone here. Whoa. But wait, there's more.
I want to use this.
I want to use, baby, I want to use this. Lovely. Yes. Yes. It gives you a ball head-like scenario. It's like you're adjusting on a tripod. So you're having tilt, you're having movement like this from side to side, and then obviously up and down as well, so you can get that optimal height. Make sure that everything is lined up the way that you want. Now let's see how the 27-inch compares. Why do I have a tendency towards tapping a knife? Some might say it's a little risque. Some might say it's an indication of a real problem.
Comment down below if that's a real problem or not.
A real problem. All right, so this is gonna be a little bit more manageable. I presume we have a more approachable price point on the 27-inch. Plus, some people seem to think that when it comes to gaming monitors, you can go too big, that there's an optimal size for the scanning of the eyeballs and such. 27 is a nice little sweet spot though, and look at the thinness we have here. Look at that little guy. Ooh, it's actually the same input set as the 45-inch model, 2 HDMI, DisplayPort, optical audio, USB in and out for the hub, power in that location. You still have the DTS headphones as well. I presume it's on the underside just like it was for the 45-inch. We get a remote once again, lovely. You love to see it in the lineup. So basically the unboxing experience is identical. Who knows, maybe if you go with the smaller one, you can always double it up at a later date. Super easy setup, beautiful articulation. So you can get your optimal viewing. Now, obviously, we have other things to look at, including the cool lighting that I'm spotting on the back right now. Here's a crazy idea. I have a crazy idea. What if we play some games on these things? Ah, I had my cue too. What do you think about this immersion level?
Very immersive.
It's a bit immersive, you might say. Especially when you're working with a larger display, you really get that cockpit sort of feeling with it. You can see we have it elevated in this case, so it's up on the stand to find that optimal kind of layout. We have RTX here, we have 240 frames, just locked, not even dancing around at all. Games running in ultra. It's 4K or 3440. Obviously not everyone's gonna have the space for this or maybe not the budget for this, so that's kind of where the smaller one comes in, which is the 27-inch model. The nice thing about this one is it's gonna do double duty as your multimedia, your entertainment monitor as well. I feel like Will is suffering right now.
I'm dying.
Will's suffering.
I'm in your position.
You got a cue if you wanna use it. At this point. There you go. Nothing like a good cue on a soldier. It's a sick monitor, bottom line, you already knew it when you saw it, and every person in this place has been like, can I snag that, put on my desk, any issue with that? Like Kirk did it, I feel like Will might be looking for an upgrade. It's the type of thing that gets people like us excited because we spend a lot of time in front of these things, we do a lot of different things on these displays and they've gotten so good and the scale's gotten so large, we're kind of like desensitized to it. But 45 inches, OLED, 240, 4K, 3440. What more do you want? What more are you asking for? A lot of people playing Sniper. That dude's alt is nutty.
It's like, it surrounds the whole map.
Will's swearing goes way up when he's gaming.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And it gets louder.
You gotta bleep this guy.
There's a side of me that people shouldn't know. I enjoy Overwatch.
What about the monitor though?
What?
Oh, what about the
Oh yeah. This monitor is pretty cool too.